of grief, of losing somebody on the inside, never being able to say goodbye, and never being given a reason for why. I also witnessed the tears of anxiety. People on the inside that we can't talk to, that we have no idea what's happening. The Department of Corrections is telling us that they have been completely forthright, that they have been honest and aggressive and out front of this, and that is absolutely false. I cannot say that loudly enough. They are lying to us. They do not have a plan. And Governor Murphy has been complicit, and that's why we're here. So we are bearing witness to the grief, to the anxiety. We're also bearing witness to the rage. There has been no concrete movement. Right? 2 months ago, we gave Governor Murphy a chance with a lot of list of things that he could do. And he abjectly ignored almost all of those things, and the thing that he decided to do was completely ineffective. This furlough was supposed to release almost 3,000 people, and there are less than 100 people that we know of that have been released. So listen, today is about bearing witness, and it's not just about us bearing witness, it's about forcing our elected officials and the people that they've appointed to bear witness to this violence. This violence is hurting us, all of us.
That's right. Yes.
These precious souls that Governor Murphy lists on a daily basis. He lists the precious souls of those who have been lost to COVID-19, and not once has he mentioned a single person who is incarcerated. Not once has he mentioned the name of somebody who died primarily because of institutional neglect. They died, and he has their blood on his hands. These were precious souls that matter to us and that matter to God. So to quote one of my favorite prophets, Habakkuk, "How long, O Lord, must I call to help with no answer? I cry out to you, violence is all around me, but no one comes to save." So today, we are here to bear witness to the fact that God is on our side. God is on our side as we stand up and we name the names that Governor Murphy refuses to name. So in just a few moments, we're going to start one of the biggest funeral processions that this state probably has ever seen, maybe this country has ever seen. We're going to start it in just a few minutes, but before we do, I need you to meet some people that are going to tell you the truth. We have somebody here representing a fighter who is still on the inside, a young man who is her son. And Miss Quadnisha Self, where are you? Miss Quadnisha Self.
10 o'clock this morning. No one told me anything. Oh, we'll call you back. Waited. 3 to 4 days, I had to reach out to get some help. Then that's when I started getting phone calls. Enough is enough. I'm not only here on the support of my son. I'm here for the other 12 kids that's been diagnosed with COVID-19. They lied about extra phone calls. They lied about extra video calls. Nothing is in place. Only way I get a phone call if I reach out to someone on the outside. At the end of the day, that's my son. It does not matter if he's in the hands of the state. I have a right to know what's going on with my son. Still to this day, medical is still being neglected. Still to this day, phone calls is being neglected. Still to this day, treatment, everything is just not right. As of yesterday, my son calls, they did temperature at 5 to 6 o'clock p.m. He tells the nurse, my chest is closing. She tells my son, what do you need your asthma pump for? His chest is closing. That's why he needs his asthma pump. She told him when she finished doing everybody else's temperature, that she would give him his asthma medicine. Within 4 minutes that she waited to give my son his asthma treatment, my son could have took his last breath. Governor, I'm here today, standing, asking you, begging you, pleading you, as a mother, you need to do better by these kids that's locked up behind the wall. Justice needs to be served. Treat them as if they was out here on these streets.
As if they was there.
Exactly.
As if they were there.
It's not fair. So here I am, not only as I keep saying, not for my son, but for the other kids that's also going through what I'm going through.
Chiropractor's office.
They're human. They are not animals. They just like us. We as the people, I don't mind being a voice for my son along with the other parents that's going through what I'm going through. Our life matters. Thank you.
Fears have already been realized because their loved ones are gone. This is an irrevocable tragedy. This cannot be made right for some people. And so I want you to meet today someone who's been one of the bravest people I've ever met. Not just in the last month, in the last few weeks, but ever. I want you to give a warm welcome to Miss Trina Parks, who has not even had the chance to bury her loved one, Daryl Parks. Miss Parks, would you come forward? Say his name.
Okay, please, yeah. Okay, come on.
Good afternoon.
Get nice and close.
Good afternoon.
As I stand here before you today, I would like to ask that you keep all the families that have lost loved ones while in the custody of the New Jersey Department of Corrections to the COVID-19 pandemic in your prayers, as well as those that are still behind the walls, shaken by the trail of blood that the state of New Jersey has left behind, not knowing who will be next. At this time, I pause to honor and pay tribute to those individuals that have lost their lives while in the custody of the New Jersey Department of Corrections due to this pandemic 19 COVID. And to their families, I extend a personal, heartfelt condolence, for I truly grieve with you. I wear this hat to hide my face because I am just a voice, and it's not about me.
Somewhere near 100.
And with this voice, I ask these questions. But keep in mind, it's not about me. The questions are simple. And I was hoping that Governor Murphy would be here today because I've left him countless emails and he still hasn't responded. But I'm going to still ask these questions. Governor Murphy, why did you ignore the warnings of the CDC concerning the spread of the virus throughout the New Jersey Department of Corrections? And Governor Murphy, why did your ineffectiveness, poor leadership, and irresponsible thinking cause my brother Daryl Parks to become a martyr for this COVID-19 pandemic that took his life and the lives of the others who are in the custody of the New Jersey Department of Corrections? Governor Murphy, why didn't you demand that the New Jersey Department of Corrections protect the most vulnerable in the state's protective care from the path of destruction that would claim their lives like sheep led to the slaughter? You were warned this would happen, and you did absolutely nothing. Governor Murphy, why do you continue?
I shall see my King in his glory when I've gone the last mile of the way. He's the dearest of ties we must sever. Tears of sorrow seen every day, but no singing of sorrows forever. When I've gone the last mile of the way, for when I've gone the last mile of the way, I shall rest at the close of the day, for I know there's joys awaiting when I've gone
Come on.
the last mile of the way.
My God.
For when I've gone the last mile of the way, I shall rest at the close of the day, for I know there's joys waiting when I've gone.
Yeah.
When I've gone.
Sing it.
When I've gone the last mile. When I'm gone.
All right.
Sing it.
The last mile of the way, I shall rest at the close of the day, for I know there's joys waiting when I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. The last mile of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Amen. Yes. Yes. All the way, Governor Murphy. You're gonna be held accountable.
But I want to take 1 minute to talk to Governor Murphy directly.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Pastor.
Governor, shame on you and your advisors.
Yes. Say their names.
Instead of taking responsibility and trying to do better,
Yes.
your advisors have chosen to diminish the gravity of the situation.
Yes.
By saying it's only 42 in comparison to 11,000.
Shame.
Shame on you.
Stop right. Yeah.
Shame on you and your advisors. I've got some numbers for you.
Yes.
Yes.
Number one is the number year off their sentence.
Yes.
Yes.
This would reduce the prison population by nearly 4,000,
Wow.
Yes.
which would help protect the lives.
Do it today.
Governor Murphy,
Yes. Yes.
you
Yes.
can commute
Yes.
sentences
Yes.
of those who are sickly. You can commute sentences
That's right.
of those that are dealing with health issues. You can commute
today.
sentences
That's
of
right. Do
those
it today.
who are 60 years old
Do it
and
today.
older.
Do it
You can
today.
commute the
Do it
sentences
today.
of those that are in there for merely drug
That's
offenses.
right. Do it
This
today.
stops at
This is
you.
your letter, Governor Phil Murphy. That's right. Non-violence
It's
and
up to
violence.
you, Governor Murphy, to make the change.
That's right.
Now, sisters and brothers, as we go into our vehicles and we circle and mourn our dead, we do it both for them, but we do it for the 18,300
Yes.
that still remain.
Yes.
God bless you.
Yes.
May God anoint every single one of you towards justice
Yes.
and power as we go forth, saying their names,
Say it.
saying their names, and making sure they rest in power.
Yes. Say your name. Say it.
Thank you.